Hey, welcome back to Mobility Project. Talking about trying to put our bodies into a position to create better external rotation. Now, one of the problems we see is that athletes, see how he's standing, turned out like a duck. So his habitus is that he's standing like this, and when that foot's out in that position, it's in a low torque environment. Ankle collapses. He's trying to get out of something. So one of the things that's happened is he's created this pattern where for a long time we're just like, it's too much, so I'll just go around it. But we're working on getting to a better position, right? Standing, trying to be more organized. This athlete's a little bit varus because he's slightly varus, slightly bow-legged, he creates a lot of torque. In varus athletes, we'll see a little bit more turned out foot position. Look at Andy Sakamoto, you see what I'm talking about across the games. One of the issues is why is that leg coming in when we squat? And one of the things we've worked on, we've spent a lot of time on his ankle today. We've seen that he's brutally short in front of the hip, right? But he has full internal rotation. So those are kind of the three things that I go after right away. I look at ankle range, is the anterior structure tight? Now, once we've sort of cleaned those things up, we still need to be able to cue the athlete to drive the hip out and open up this tissue. So what we do real quick, let's go and watch you squat. Don't worry, just millions of people are judging you right now, so it's good. This is for cat. And show your knees out like you mean it, like you talked about. He's working hard, and he's really struggling to get the limit of his range of motion. And one of the things we talked about was being able to get that bottom position, drive those knees out, and then being able to feel like your hip is a spring, and you need to push into that spring. When you start to get tight in that hip, you've got to shove it out. So spending time blocking your knees and then trying to lift off and kind of cultivate that motor programming is important. Try it with your right leg. Here's a basic opener real quick, okay? So we're going to start foot on the ground. This is an easy way to start to cultivate this position.
We got it.
Foot on the ground. You've got your elbow driving the knee out. The first thing we're going to do is just oscillate into some circles here and try to open up the hip. Okay? So just hammering out, finding those rays.
Stop.
We're just going to go around here, okay? And you feel how that sort of gets tight in this region, right? What's tight here? Everything. So it's impossible to, think about what's going on. I can contract, relax the whole system if I want. So I try tight, release. Keeping the foot down because it's important that I don't just blow that off. So he's got his hand on his foot that keeps the knee out, rotates the foot into a good stable position. Now, that's position one. Now position two is go ahead and try to get your belly button over your foot. So he's going to twist a little bit more and start to open up that hip. That's tight over there, isn't it? Yeah. If you're a ninja, go and put your foot here and then drive your elbow out. If you can, push that out, push it out. There you go. Or you can just try to get, now go ahead and do this. Try to get your belly button to your knee now. Keep the foot flat, get your belly button to your knee. Twisting, opening. There you go. Now you start to see his knee start to open up a little bit. He's got his ankle working in those positions, and then he's just going to oscillate back and forth. Now we're going to leave that position, and we're going to go belly button away, as far away from your foot as you can. And I want you to push your hand on your knee. So shove knee out. Now we're opening up something different than that. He's got his foot in neutral position, pushing away, and then we're just going to oscillate in those corners. Find out where you're tight. Isn't that disgusting in there? He's making the face. -1, that's the gristle face. Gristle face! Good. Now, hangs out. Now you can back up a little bit. Maybe the west side, get that shin a little bit past vertical, come backwards a little bit. Oh, now shove the knee out. Son! There you go, right? Oscillate back. Now that's the first round for about a minute. Now, let yourself fall onto the outside. Now we're exaggerating the extra rotation, but now try to get your belly button to your shin, or to your foot. Can you do it? Belly button to foot. Oh, what's that? Ugliness. That's what that is. Go ahead and camp out, oscillate through, just kind of scour back and forth. Now we're going to repeat the same process. Go ahead and go belly button to knee, twist, belly button to knee. Oh, and that really opens up this piece of the glute here as it ties into the TFL, or excuse me, ties into the IT band there. You're going to fly from there. Feel that? Then turn away. Again, the same thing. Push hand on the knee. Oh, but we let the ankle drop out. That exaggerates the heinousness right through this tissue, which is impossible to get. Beautiful. And then dismount. Oh, don't fall over as you dismount. You're going to feel a little bit drunk. That's what's up. Now, my retest before, you saw there's a little bit of a difference in terms of my capacities on the side. And when you experience that, shove this knee up. Does it go any difference? Ah, look what happens. That knee is well over the stable neutral ankle. And you can see the difference side to side. This was that side that was sucking in. Now drive your knee out like you mean it. You got range. Ah! There it is. Now we're starting to talk. This is appropriate pre-exercise because if I can improve the extra rotation torque, not just knee out, that means I can get my torso more upright. Do that before your next squat. See how it goes. See you tomorrow.